What is going on, guys? We are back here for episode number 3 of this FIFA 21 Manchester United career mode, and this one is going to be a big one. The last episode was obviously a big one because we had a $180 million signing of this man right here, Jadon Sancho, and I looked, and that would be considered the third most expensive transfer of all time, only behind Mbappe from Monaco to PSG and Neymar to Barcelona to PSG. But we got the biggest one in Manchester United history as we secured this guy. Now in this one, we've talked about trying to get a new defender because Lindelof hasn't been great, Maguire's not been great, and Bailly's only okay. We have 10 hours left in the transfer deadline, and we currently have 47.57 million. After I adjust this for the wage budget, we have about, let's say, 54 million. Now, we might have some players to sell. If we can get someone to sell, maybe like Lindelof or even sell Bailly, we can gain extra cash to bring in a quality defender. And as of right now, we're not targeting any defender huge, but we're trying to bring in Dayot Upamecano, a young player who will definitely grow by the end of the season to be our highest, or probably tied for the highest center back. Currently, he's valued at 41.5, so we probably have enough right now, but to be safe, we might have to sell a few more players. But either way, for this whole entire episode today, we are going to finish up this transfer window, which is going to be the first thing, and then we're starting this pretty busy September, except for the beginning. We're going to play this one against Tottenham, and then we have a easy game here in the UCL, which I might sim, and we're going to try to get to the Leeds one, or not Leeds, Leicester, and then maybe Cardiff and Sheffield. I doubt we'll get to PSG, but we'll end it around the Sheffield game. So if you guys are enjoying the content, make sure to like and subscribe. Tell me you guys want more content, and I'll keep on bringing it to you. So real quick, taking a look at our season objectives. We so far have not lost to Manchester City, but we do not play them in this game. And then Sancho's probably got to step it up as he only has 2 goals and assists combined this season. He actually hasn't even scored a goal. And then De Gea only has 1 clean sheet, so we're hoping to make more progress there. And then the super subs, same thing, hoping to make more progress there. We've only had 1 off the bench. We only need 7, but the faster we do it, the better it would be, so we do not do our forfeit. And then the group stage, if we just don't lose any group stage games, we should be fine. So Smalling has been sold, which gives us an additional 16.5 million. So right now, we have plenty of money to bring in Dayot Upamecano. We have 70 million and a big wage budget. So that is plenty to bring him in, and I think we should. I mean, I don't want to go for any huge defender because we already got Sancho, we already got Grealish, so I think we're looking for that squad depth. But Upamecano, I think we can go for him right now. So let's try to bring this guy in from RB Leipzig to Manchester United. So we could afford that 62 million, but I want to be as stingy as possible, so we're going to drop it to 51 million, and they want 53.9, which I'll absolutely accept. So now all we have to do is negotiate the contract with Upamecano, and he's ours. So here we are in my office. We are negotiating it. I'm going to give him an important role because I think he'll become a starter pretty fast, and he has that. I mean, he's only a 79. He'll grow, but he's not a starter like. I mean, right now he's not even, top 2 in rating, but he will be eventually. And then when it comes to the wage, I have no idea what to give him. I'm really bad at this. I was fine with Sancho and things like that, but it's way different when it comes to this. I'm just going to say 70,000 for the wage. I have no idea what he wants, and he'll take it. And so with that, Dayot Upamecano has become a Manchester United player for 53.9 million, and he's going to be big for us. You can see he's big in his strength, but he also has a nice balance because he has decent sprint speed and jumping, and he has good aggression, and he has potential to be special, so that's a nice signing to get. So looking at the team now after that, if you're wondering why the team is so tired, it's because I haven't simmed any days after our game, so no worries about that. But what's going to happen is Lindelof will retain his spot, and unfortunately Bailly is going to drop all the way down here to the reserves, and yeah, unfortunately that's where Bailly is going to be now, and Upamecano will come right to the bench, but I won't be surprised if he's a starter pretty soon. So it's a nice squad depth to have. So the transfer window comes to an end over a billion were spent. That's insane. But in the office, we have quite a bit. We have a transfer window that's closed. Looks like Grant and Romero are both not leaving, so I guess we're gonna have a bunch of goalkeepers. But on the other hand, here it is. In training, Fred suffered an MCL injury. Are you kidding me? And that means he's going to be out for up to 3 months. We're missing Fred. Well, that's why we have Van de Beek, Grealish, Matic, and McTominay. They're gonna have to step up, but that's a big loss for us. So our scouting report in England that we always check, looks like we have a gem here out of Freddie Bell. Oh my gosh, look at that value. We are going to definitely sign him up. And then we have a nice Charlie Massey here who looks pretty good in his potential, so I'm going to do that. This Mason guy is not too great, and this Jude Drew, no. But we just got 2 insane players. And now looking at our youth academy, we have Stevenson, who's 55 overall, and he's 16, right? We have Massey here is 43 overall only. We have Hayward, but Bell, he's only 15 years old. He's a center forward and already is 62 overall. We cannot promote him yet because he's too young, I think, right? Or can we? Yeah, we cannot. So I'm going to start training this guy, and maybe in just 1 year, we might be able to give him some game time, but he looks insane. So outside the window, we do get a transfer offer for Romero, and I'm definitely going to accept this. But even if he does accept that transfer, he will not be leaving until the January transfer window, so it'll be a while. But either way, we have arrived at the first game of this episode against Tottenham, and it looks like I have to change the team a bit since Fred is hurt. So Van de Beek will be starting for this one, alongside Pogba, and then the bench is going to look with Henderson, Williams, Bacano, all this. Igalo is unfortunately going to come off because I would rather have McTominay on the bench, but for that, it's just going to be the same exact team. Upamecano might get his debut, but I will say we have a Champions League game just 3 days after this, so you're going to see heavy rotation in the game after this. But either way, we have to bounce back from that Arsenal game. We got to beat this London team. We lost to one, so let's beat them. It's going to be a hard one, but we'll see what happens. So let's get right on into it. Here we are. It's Old Trafford. It's the theater of dreams. We were here 2 weeks ago, and we got humiliated to Arsenal, losing 3-1 at home, and we must bounce back from this. We're against another London team, another very good team with the likes of Harry Kane, Toby Alderweireld, Hugo Lloris, Heung-min Son, Lucas Moura. They have a very good team, but we have players too that can definitely compete with them. It's going to be a big one. We got to bounce back from that one against Arsenal. Let's make our fans happy. As you can see, we are the highest goal-scoring team. They are the best in defense, but obviously it's only 3 games in. But either way, let's see what happens here. Let's get into this one. And so Martial, currently our top scorer on the team and the top scorer in the Premier League, actually gets us underway. And right away here, we have Sancho going down the wing, but they stop us. Here's a foul early, and Martial gets a yellow? What? How is that a yellow? Come on, that is a terrible foul. Look at this. Do you not see that? Plus sign next to Lindelof. Lindelof is officially hurt. Watch, I'll pass it back to him. He has the plus sign. Are you actually kidding me? So it looks like Lindelof has a bandage here, and you know what? Yes, it's only 9 minutes into the game, but I do not want to risk anything. I'm just like that. But, so you know what that's going to mean? Upamecano, you're in. 8 minutes into the game, it's your debut. Let's get this going. Mora's gonna find Doherty, their new signing from Wolves, and Shaw plays excellent defense and we get it away. I still haven't been able to sub off Lindelof yet because there's been no breaks, but maybe we can go quickly here. Martial, I did not mean to take a touch there, and there we go. I find Sancho, Jadon Sancho, he's in plenty of space here. Sancho, and it's a goal! That is how we do it. We've done it before in the previous games this season and the counter-attack, and we do it once again. I almost thought I messed up there with Martial taking an extra touch, and with Sancho there, I was trying to put it on his left foot, but it doesn't matter. We got him for a reason. He can use any foot to score at any particular place here. Kind of chips it over the keeper, but he goes far post, and it's 1-0. Jadon Sancho gets it, and that's going to help us with our season objectives as we lead 1-0. Oh, here's Heung-min Son. He has plenty of space here. Wan-Bissaka is trying to track back. Let's see what Son does here. Wan-Bissaka trying to play defense. He's going to kind of move back. Oh, that's a nice pass into Hallsberg's path. And now Upamecano's going to have to defend here. Still Hallsberg. Oh, what a pass there. And De Gea, get that. Oh my gosh. We were saved by the post. And still halftime is here. We do lead 1-0, but it's only 1 goal. I mean, I'm not going to make any subs. I'm pretty happy with the team. But maybe if we get that second one, that'll help us out a lot. Still in Ndombele. Here's Lo Celso in the middle. He maybe has space to work with. Oh, that's a nice pass to Harry Kane. No way is Lo Celso onside. There have been... Is he onside there? There's no way that Lo Celso's onside there. Okay, so you know what? I don't think he's onside. So I'm going to look at the instant replay here. And... he passes it right there. This is when he passes it. Wan-Bissaka is in his path, but... is he really? Like, I can't really tell from any good angle. I don't quite think that it's close. It's honestly so close between Harry Kane, or not Harry Kane, Lo Celso and Wan-Bissaka. Honestly, I don't know. I think he's slightly offside with that left hand, but it is what it is. They scored, and we gotta respond. But either way, here's Anthony Martial. Maybe Martial can prove something. Martial, I'm gonna cut it back to Bruno Fernandes, and that is brilliant. Bruno Fernandes finds Martial. He basically runs through like the 2 center backs or something, and then Bruno Fernandes makes an excellent run. I was actually, if you saw like what I was doing on my controller right there, I actually was about to click O or circle. I was like this, like 1 inch away from clicking it, but then last second I changed my mind, clicked triangle or X to Bruno Fernandes, and just like that we've taken a lead against Jose Mourinho's Tottenham. 2-1 here. About 15 minutes plus stoppage time is left in that game, and I do want to get other players on to stay fresh. So I'm going to be bringing on Grealish here for Martial, who does have a yellow, and he did well today on our 1 goal, but I'm going to try Rashford up top, because when we've done that, he's worked really nicely, and so we're just going to see how that works. Van de Beek. We have some space to get something going here. Here's Fernandes. I'm going to play Grealish. I don't really know what to do with Grealish here. Sending it back to Fernandes. Fernandes does have some space to work with. Maybe I'm going to take the shot here, and it does get a corner. The ball over the top to Son. Wan-Bissaka is going to try to play defense. Let's see what Son does here. Son kind of backtracking. He finds Ndombele. He finds Harry Kane in the middle. Let's see what he can do. That's a nice pass to Hallsberg. Let's see what happens. What a pass in no way. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? How has Harry Kane, or sorry, Dalsberg found that pass? How has this happened? Okay, we have about 1 minute and 20 seconds left in stoppage time. We have the ball here. Let's see. I'm going to pass it to Bruno here. We got to create something ASAP. I mean, we're going to have 1 chance left. Here's Pogba. Pogba. I find Greenwood. Greenwood. I'm going to cut it back with him. Greenwood. He trips up. Still Greenwood. I'm going to try to play it to Rashford. And it doesn't quite work. But we still have the ball here. I'm trying to play it forward. Rashford. What's going on? No. Are you kidding me? Rashford. Why didn't you come to the ball? And, oh, he went to the goalie. And because of that, we've drawn. Are you kidding me? 3 games in a row. We've now dropped points in. This is not a great start to the season. Here we are. It is the Champions League. And looking at our group, 2 easy teams, 2 good teams. PSG and Manchester United, and then Lokomotiv Moscow is not the greatest team, and XL Moskroon, who I don't even know where they're from. So honestly, we should definitely be getting top 2 in the group, but let's try to get first, right? I mean, that's for our season objectives. But either way, we're taking our first press conference, and can we handle to get to the UCL final? I'm just going to say we know what we have to do. And then how are we feeling for our first game? We've got to stay calm. We got to stay calm. Don't overhype it or anything. Just we'll see what happens. And then, is this a definite victory? We're just going to say you can never be sure. And we're just going to sim this. I don't know what this team is. I don't know where they are. They might be a good team, but as far as I know, I don't remember really, or I don't know anything about them. I don't recognize any of those players. We're just going to do a quick sim here and see what happens with this, rotated team, and we end up winning 3-1. Martial gets a brace, and Upamecano has gotten his first goal for Manchester United. So for our next game here, we are against Leicester City, and the team that I'm running with is the same starting 11 we have been. Let me just change back up. I'm going to try Pogba on the left this time and Van de Beek on the right and see if that does anything. On the bench, I am going to bring on Dan James. I'm going to keep Grealish on here, but he's probably not going to come on because of his fitness. He must have ran a lot in that last game, but this is the team we're going to be running with. 3 games in a row. Arsenal, Brighton, which I completely forgot about, and Tottenham. We have dropped points. This one, we got to change that. It's on the road, but I think we can get it done. So here we go. Let's get it done. Here we are. It's a rainy Leicester in King Power Stadium. We're on the road here for the first time in a bit in the Premier League. I think it's been like, 2 games, 3 weeks or something like that. We got a rebound. 3 straight games that we've dropped points in. I mean, I did want this to be a hard career mode, as you said. Like, I would say I'm definitely not a legendary player. Like, it's one of those things, world class is a bit too easy for me, but legendary is a bit too hard. So playing on legendary is a bit hard for me, but I want it to be a challenge. I want it to be super easy. But either way, here's Anthony Martial. I'm actually going to cross it here for Fernandez. Doesn't quite work here, and they get it cleared. It's too early. Obviously, like, the difference between probably like mid-table and Champions League right now is 1 game or something. But either way, we got to get as many points as possible, as De Gea is forced to make a save. So beginning of the second half here, and first half was just, oh my gosh, FIFA 21 being FIFA 21, honestly. I don't know if it's not that I'm used to the player movement or it's just bad. I really don't know. It's probably some of it's bad, some of it's just I'm not used to. But we got to get a goal here. We got to get more chances, really. Here's Rashford. Like, where are the midfielders? Like, Pogba and Van de Beek literally aren't moving up. I had to change the tactics, or the instructions. But either way, here's Bruno Fernandes. I'm going to play Sancho wide. That works. Absolutely no player goes into the middle until, like, 5 seconds afterwards. But here's Bruno Fernandes. I can take a shot with him, and Schmeichel saves. What is this player's movement? Are you kidding me? I can't control all 11 players at once. And either way, here's Harvey Barnes here in a dangerous spot. We got to stop him here. He's completely done Wan-Bissaka. Lindelof's trying to get it. What is this player movement? I'm telling you, they put in a challenge and it just goes right through them. And I can't control the computers. I can only control 1 of the 11 players. This is actually terrible. But maybe we can start a counterattack. That's what we're best at. Oh my gosh, I'm actually so mad at this. And that's not... You're kidding. You're actually kidding. This is not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to pass it in the middle for Bruno. I'm, putting, whatever. Honestly, this is FIFA. This is literally FIFA. Here's Maguire getting the ball but losing it, which makes absolutely no sense. Here's Chowdhury. Here's a block. They still have the ball somehow. Are you kidding me? Can we get it away? I do not understand. I honestly don't understand this game. I do not understand the movement in this game. But here's the last chance in the game. I'm just going to send it long to Rashford, who doesn't decide to run because he doesn't know what running means. And that's the game over. That's the game over. Honestly, what is this? 0-0 draw again? What is this player movement? So we do have this game against Cardiff next, like a few days later, and we do get a few messages here from Upamecano and Timothy Vusu-Mensah about trying to play, and yes, I think I will play them just because it's just a couple days after the Leicester game. So I am going to rotate the team for this game and then sim it. So this is the team I'm going to be running with this. Vusu-Mensah, McTominay, Greenwood, and Grealish all come on, along with Henderson. De Gea will take a sit. Van de Beek, Martial, Rashford, and Wan-Bissaka will all sit for this one against Cardiff. I think we should be able to beat Cardiff with this team. I do not see why we would not. I'm just going to do a quick sim with this one and see what happens. Come on, we got to be able to beat Cardiff, right? Third round of the Carabao Cup. They're quick simming the game, and we win 3-1. It looks as if Maguire scored his first goal of the season at the beginning, and then a bit later, Greenwood got a yellow, got mad about it, and then got a goal, and then Grealish also got a goal. So it's a nice win. We move on to the next round. So we actually get our match rescheduled here for Southampton, probably just for the Cups or something like that. And then we get a big offer here for Diego Dalot, which I'm thinking to accept. 6 games, 9 points. We have 3 draws, a loss, and only 2 wins. Like, we're 9. But this is what I mean. We're only 2 points. We are only 2 points from Champions League. That's the thing. It's so early. If we'd say just beat Leicester or something, or we didn't choke that draw against someone, right? We would be in Champions League right now. Like, it's that close. But either way, it's going to be the last one of the episode, playing Sheffield United. So let's get into this one. Here we are, back at Old Trafford, and it's not been doing well at Old Trafford lately for the season. I think we won our home opener against West Brom or whatever, And then what happened? We lost to Arsenal, and then who was the team we played at the beginning of the episode? Tottenham, right? Was it? We choked that win into a draw. Come on. We've seen how close it is, but every point matters. I mean, say that the 2 points we dropped against Tottenham could be the difference between 5th and 4th in the season. Like, it's that close. Every point matters. That's how the Premier League works. It's not like there's a playoffs and you just need a certain record to get in. No, every point matters. So we're going to have to play strong here. We're going to have to play strong here, and we got to win. Sheffield's 15th. They're not the greatest team. They're not maybe the worst, but come on. We got to be able to beat them here. As here's Van de Beek early, finding Martial, and to start off strong. That's how we do it. Anthony Martial. After 2 games in the season, what? He had like 6 goals or something like that, and then he has not scored since. And now, here it is. Anthony Martial, under 5 minutes into the game, beating Sheffield United's keeper, and not Dean Henderson anymore, and Anthony Martial, that is a strike of anger. He's angry to have not scored until now, again. They're trying to play it back. That's what a lot of the computers do. They like dribble in and then they just like dribble right back away. But maybe we can start a counterattack here. As Bruno Fernandes, I'm waiting for Martial to make his run. And Martial, he's one-on-one against the keeper. And he's not missing that. He's not missing that. Anthony Martial, look at this. He was hungry for goals. He knew what he was doing at the beginning of the season. He kind of went on a little drought. And he's now gotten 2 goals here against Sheffield United at home in front of the fans in less than 15 minutes. What a strike. No chance for the keeper. Let's keep this up. Here's Sancho. We have some players running here. I'm going to try to send Fernandes, and good defense by Sheffield. Oh, but it's only given right to Van de Beek here, so maybe a chance for something. I'm trying to look for Rashford. Oh, what a run from Rashford, and what a goal. Oh my. This is how we play. This is how we play. 3 goals under 20 minutes in the game. Marcus Rashford gets himself on the score sheet. Bruno Fernandes delivering an insane pass. Look at this one more time. Bruno Fernandes, the perfect version to Rashford, and look at that, 1 touch, bottom right corner, no problem for him. And with that, I mean, that is brilliant from Rashford. And we're up 3-0. Here's Bruno Fernandes here, who has plenty of space. I'm going to play in Sancho here and see what Sancho can do. Still Jadon Sancho. Still Sancho. Let's see what he can do here. Defender's playing excellent for Sheffield, and that was a late challenge for me. And oopsies. What have I just done? What have I just done? I just got a straight red. Oops. Here's Sheffield here with Steven Burge. He's a very good quality player for them. And he just completely went through this whole team. But what a save from De Gea. Here's Anthony Martial here. I'm going to try to play Bruno through. And Bruno Fernandes is through on goal. And Bruno Fernandes gets his 4th goal. Or sorry, the 4th team goal of the game. Another goal for him. He is just consistently scoring just about every single game. And despite being a man down, despite not having that number 9, we're just passing it through, being very passive, looking for that chance. We find it, and Fernandes makes it 4. So the game has come to an end. We hold them off here 4-0. I wasn't trying to create many chances because I feel like if we do, then they would just hit us on the counterattack. Plus, we didn't have a striker up top, so I just played passive-aggressive, waiting for like little opportunities like I did with the 4th goal. As you can see, we got 65% possession, but at the end of the day, we ended up winning 4-0. That's a good bounce back since the last few games have not been great. So look at this. After that win against Sheffield, Pogba wants to talk about his contract, and we also do get a message about Sancho unfortunately getting suspended. I don't know what I'm doing. He'll be available for the PSG game, but he just won't be available for the next Premier League game, which I don't know who is it against. But either way, Pogba, we gotta look at contracts. I mean, we do. We gotta figure them out at least before January. But we're gonna end it here. But let's change Pogba's contract and get that all sorted out. And then for the wages, of course I have to do it. That's just how it always is. I mean, $220,000. That's what he's getting paid right now. So I'm just gonna give him that and see what he says. And he wants a signing bonus on top of that. So there it is. Paul Pogba. He's staying at Manchester United for at least another 3 seasons. We got them all wrapped up. So that is going to be it for this episode. It might have been a long episode, and I probably used like at least I don't know, an hour and 15 minutes, at least hour 30 minutes recording this episode for this EA playtime I have, because it's only limited time. But we got through a lot of games. We got through Tottenham. We won 3. We ended up drawing 2. So we haven't lost. We didn't lose in this episode, but it was definitely frustrating for the 3 Premier League games we played. But in that next episode, it just keeps getting on bigger. We have PSG will officially play our first Champions League game. It's like, you know, I'm actually playing it. And then in the next episode, we're going to have West Ham. We're going to have PSG in the Champions League. And we're going to have the first Manchester derby of the season. And maybe get around, I don't know, this later Halloween time, as we get kind of have a break there of a spell of easy teams. For our season objectives, it was an okay day. Sancho only had 1 goal, so he's got to start stepping it up because he has not proved his worth yet. De Gea did have 1 clean sheet, but still has got to get a little bit more. And then on the other side of things, we didn't get anything else, so not that great of a day for our objectives. But that is going to be it for episode number 3 of this career mode. We got a deadline day signing, we got through a bunch of games, and I'm going to show you an update in the Premier League. After that win, we are 7th place, and we're only, 2 points from 3rd place. Like, it's that close. We've been slipping up lately, but we are the highest scoring team in the league. But yeah, as I said, that's going to be it. So subscribe if you like the content, like the video if you like it, because that is what it's for. Episode number 3 gone. Episode number 4 will come soon, and make sure to join the Discord server below so you get updates and sneak peeks for literally everything. Like, you will learn every single moment I post a video, every single time. You will already know what videos I'll be doing in the future after the series if you join that. But either way, I'll see you guys on that next video. Bye bye.